Alrighty, let's go ahead here for 760. Let's see some advice on finding the solution quickly here for this project. Let us see. All right, so this is asking for you to allow a new beginning to come forward. Instead of repeating the same old ways, this is asking you to kind of think outside the box a little bit. Sometimes when it comes to moving ahead, we sink so much time, effort, and energy into something that we just really want to see it move forward, right? We're like, we need this project to work. We need this particular way for the project to work. We've had this idea for so long. We're putting time, effort, and energy into it. We need it to work in this way. And we put so much emphasis on what we've already built up here with this Seven of Pentacles energy. But with the idea coming forward here of the world in the reverse, it's saying that we're having just a short-term delay here, but we need to allow a cycle to close. We need to think outside the box here in terms of moving forward, instead of allowing ourselves to be fixated on the old. And with the King of Swords, it's asking you to put the emotions out of the way here as well, so that we can have new beginnings in terms of moving forward. So this could say that throwing away what we already know when it comes to the project and looking at a new set of viewpoints here on it can be great. Don't try to continue to do what we have been doing, but instead try to shift it around. And it's really hard for me to say anything beyond that when it comes to moving forward, because I really don't know what the project is. I don't know what the hiccup is, but it's kind of basically saying don't focus on the hiccup. Try to get a bird's eye point of view, remove the emotions of the situation, and think about the long-term goal when it comes to it. How can we still achieve this end goal of the project if we didn't think the hiccup was a big deal, right? If we thought it was just a hiccup, if we thought it was just a short-term delay, if we didn't have emotions involved with wanting to complete the project, if we weren't so focused on the time sunken into the project, how else would we go ahead and complete it? That's kind of how the way is coming forward here. To say, not necessarily throw everything away, but allow ourselves to kind of be in a bird's eye view of the situation, allow ourselves to remove the emotions of the situation here as well, and think logically, and allow ourselves to end something that needs to end when it comes to the project as well, instead of continuously trying to drag it on. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Let's go ahead and dive in and see here. What are ease, thoughts, and feelings? Let us see. All right, so E seems to be kind of in a stuck place when it comes to the Seven of Wands with this Two of Pentacles. Kind of brings forward this back and forth style of energy. I want to make something happen. I want to do something. I want to take action, but how do I make it move forward? How do I create this flow? I don't know, right? It brings forward a sense of difficulties where we're wanting to do something, but we're feeling a resistance and being very unsure about how to create the sense of movement, flow, and opportunity. Now, when we have the idea of the world coming forward, we're wanting to close out an old way of doing things and to create a new way instead of creating opportunity, closeness, connection, and movement. So this is them feeling like a resistance when it comes to you, but a desire or a longing for closeness or connection or renewal. And being in this place of being unsure because they're not quite sure on how to take action or how to create this movement or how to create the avenue forward. So thinking, I would like to change something up, but I feel like I can't, or I don't know how. I'd like to create an opportunity, but it just feels kind of stuck. How do I create this movement? How do I create this, avenue forward? How do I do this? I don't know, right? It kind of just creates a sense of resistance here in terms of moving forward, but still being in a place of desire when it comes to connecting with you. So being back and forth in your energy, but thinking, I want to connect, I want to make something happen, I want to see something new come forward. So let's go ahead here with T's thoughts and feelings. we have the Magician come ahead. So T is very much thinking about connecting. When we have the Four of Wands come forward and we also have the Three of Pentacles come ahead, we are strongly thinking about how to connect, how to create flow, how to create opportunity. We're wanting to be in a very passionate place together and be in a place where we are enjoying everybody's energy and just having a blast. The idea here of the Four of Wands is wanting to be in a mirroring space of energy. We want to connect. We want to be in union. We want to create this sense of flow and togetherness in terms of moving forward. So it's a very, very beautiful energy here in terms of trying to get movement ahead. And when we have the Magician energy coming forward here, we're really thinking about what we can do in our own power to make something move forward, right? We're really looking from within to try to get some sort of direction ahead. So this is them being in like a passionate, excited, desiring state when it comes to thinking it's in their action or within their capabilities to take action towards you, make something happen, create a sense of flow, and really thinking about the ways that the two of you can connect and how the two of you can create some sort of difference here in terms of moving forward, where maybe there's an opportunity of union or passion or excitement or desire that can come forward when it comes to the energy between the two of you. If they just take action, then this opportunity can happen. If they just take action, then something new can come ahead, right? There's that sort of energy that's coming forward here. So let's go ahead and see B's thoughts and feelings. So if anybody is interested in a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. So B is thinking about creating a new direction between the two of you. When we have the World energy coming forward here, we're wanting to close out how we used to do some things and create a sense of newness in how we're able to move things forward, moving ahead, right? And then the Nine of Cups comes forward as my wish, my want, my manifestation, and desire. We're wanting to create some sort of opportunity of closeness. We're wanting to create fulfillment. We're wanting to create connection. It's a really beautiful energy here of wanting to have happiness. And so when we get into the style of combination, it's like they're trying to weigh the odds, trying to think of how to bring forward happiness between the two of you. What does that look like? What does that feel like? What does that mean? How do we connect? How do we make this happen? It's a desire to create a sense of new direction between the two of you, to have something feel more fulfilling, but also being in a place of saying, how do we make it happen, right? There's not 110% like sure place on how to move forward or how to connect here with this Two of Pentacles. We are bobbing around trying to feel it out, trying to think on how we can create this opportunity to come forward here. So I see them being in a place here of really strongly manifesting some sort of new cycle, new direction, new beginning with you, but saying, how do we make this happen, rather than just being, I'm gonna make it happen. And being in a place here where they're very passionate about you, manifesting you, desiring you, longing for you in a place of the heart, but also just being kind of unsure in general how to take action or how to create some sort of flow here with you as well. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here, and we are on 762. 762, you would like to know, what is their energy towards you? Let us see. Alrighty, so when we come forward here with the idea of the Page of Cups, as well as the Ten of Pentacles, we're wanting some sort of happiness for long haul. We're wanting some sort of opportunity for the betterment of the long haul. But the Five of Swords coming forward with the Nine of Wands gives forward a very closed out energy saying, is this only what I want, or do you want it too? Is it possible to get what I want, or is the situation kind of held back against us? There's a very difficult energy that comes forward when it comes to this idea, because the King of Swords says that they're trying to only look at it in a logical standpoint rather than trying to be in a place that is like emotion based. They're just trying to look at what is the facts of the situation. And so it seems like they're feeling very low value, right? Really wanting this sort of long-term energy to come forward and create this structure and connect between the two of you. But they're maybe a little bit naive on the emotional aspect in how they can make that happen, because they're only focused on the logical aspect. So I would call this like their energy is dipping their toes in when it comes to love, when it comes to you, but feeling a strong trust and value that they're betting on the idea of a tomorrow, but then passionately kind of closing themselves out and saying, well, I don't really know how I can make something happen. And then the logical mind comes in and says, well, if I don't know how to make something happen, then it must not happen, and it must be only I that wants it, right? It just kind of creates this really strong, difficult energy instead of creating movement and opportunity, and kind of holds things back here instead of moving things forward. So there's a bit of a difficult energy that's coming forward here, really wanting to have some sort of opportunity, really wanting to have some sort of connection, but then kind of being in this difficult place and creating this sense of flow and value and kind of newness or action. We're just kind of being in a place of held back energy here. So strong desire for longevity, strong desire for connection, but kind of closing themselves out to being connected at the same time as well, which is quite interesting. Let's go ahead and grab your message from your person cards. Again, if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. We have, I don't even need you to explain. So they're saying there's nothing really you can do about the situation. It's just something that is going on within the self that they're trying to then figure out and come forward with. So nothing that you can do to fix it or change it or make something be different. We also have, I'll keep your number saved. And so this comes forward here as, I will reach out to you when the time is right, or when I feel called to, or when I can. Like, I will make a move when I can make a move. And then we also have, I have regrets. So that energy can come forward here with this Nine of Wands as well as this Five of Swords, of wanting something to be different, wanting to take action, wanting to have opportunity, but then looking to the past as to where they could have taken the action, but they didn't. And it just kind of creates a sense of difficult energy in terms of moving forward. So there is a space here of wanting to, but holding back. And it seems like maybe they have some regrets about that. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the websites, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, make sure you check out the websites, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. They will look like this up on the website, personal reading done live. If you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We currently don't have anybody in the queue here, so if you are interested in having a personal reading done up on the live, check it out, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. We currently don't have anybody in the queue here to have a personal reading done on the live. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. We are live on YouTube and on TikTok at the same time. So if you are interested, you will always be able to rewatch your personal reading on the YouTube channel, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. No worries. No worries. I will have it out to you in just a little bit here. And there are brand new videos up on the YouTube channel as well. I realized I forgot to post the thumbnails as well as the YouTube titles. So I am just clicking away doing that here right now. So if you are looking for some zodiac sign readings, check out the YouTube channel Temperance and Sage on YouTube, and you should be able to see the new readings. I'm posting 3 a day, so it's a little bit more digestible. I'd love to be able to do more, but with only 24 hours, it is very difficult. But temperanceandsage.com, if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the live readings, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. So these are paid personal readings. These are not free. These are not for the collective. Temperanceandsage.com, if you are interested in having a personal reading here today. Oops. out temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. If anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, go ahead and check out the website temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. We currently don't have anybody in the queue, so if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out. temperanceandsage.com temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Whoops. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Alrighty, let's go ahead here for 764. 764, you'd like to know what are their thoughts about you? Let us see. Alrighty, so we have this idea of things changing through the idea of the Death card as well as the Wheel of Fortune. It's like they're seeing you as somebody who's different or seeing you as somebody who they're kind of changing with. The interactions around the two of you are changing. Now, they do think it's changing for the better as to what's going to work for the two of you as individuals, but they are recognizing that the energy between the two of you is changing. They are thinking that you are somebody who's good to be around, who's good to be a friend with, who's good to connect with, as somebody who has a sense of joy and well-natured energy in their life here with the idea of the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is that uplifting energy, the feeling of flow, of connection, of happiness, of friendship, of unity, thinking that, again, you are somebody who's good to be around. Now, with the idea of the Knight of Swords, though, there could be something that goes on here of thinking about something of short-term energy. So thinking that the states between the two of you here right now is maybe something that's happening in the short term, or thinking that you are a quick maybe a quick thinker or somebody who's thinking about the next action, next step, next direction, when they are more so in a space here of the Wheel of Fortune, maybe leaving things up to fate. So this could be that they think that you want to maybe control fate or control the direction or take the chance on having something happen in a particular manner. Meanwhile, they're kind of in a space here of allowing things to flow and things to be. The Nine of Pentacles, though, does come forward in a really lovely energy because the Nine of Pentacles talks about being good as oneself, being good in the energy of self, and having kind of a flow state in terms of how something could move forward, connect, and be. And so they think of you as somebody who's very, very desirable. They're thinking of you as somebody who has a lot of the things that they would be looking for, wishing and wanting and manifesting out of an individual, as we would see with that number 9 being a number of manifestation. But there is, again, something about being an individual, thinking that maybe you are somebody who holds themselves to a high standard or has a strong sense of self, meaning maybe you know exactly what you're looking for, or you come across as somebody who knows what they're looking for, comes across as somebody who is kind of willing to hold their own, willing to be alone, or willing to stand up for their dreams, wants, wishes, and desires. And so that can come off as a bit of a I want to say self-focused energy instead of like a self-centered energy, because I don't want it to come across as something bad, kind of like you're good on your own or good willing to stand up for your own energy sort of direction. And this can come off as being a little bit more separated from them, thinking maybe you don't need them or don't need to be connected with them because you are fine on your own. So that's kind of what I see coming forward here, thinking that you're somebody who's good to be around, uplifting to be around, but somebody who the dynamic with is changing, and it may be changing for the better of the two of you to kind of figure out how things need to move forward. But it comes across as maybe thinking as you are somebody who's doing better alone than with them, or somebody who has a lot of desirable qualities but could probably move forward into life in a different direction. There's something going on here in that sort of idea, thinking of you moving forward in a different way than which they are moving ahead. So that's what I would say here in terms of their thoughts about you. If anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings if you are interested in having a personal reading here today. These are paid personal readings. These are not free. These are not for the collective. temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Alrighty, let's go ahead here with 765. 765, we would like to know, what are his romantic intentions with yourself? All right, so we have the Tower with the Four of Wands, which can signify more of a temporary aspect rather than something that talks about long-term energy. When we have the Four of Wands, we're wanting closeness, we're wanting passion, we're wanting connection, we're wanting flow, we're wanting to have an opportunity to be in each other's energy. Now, when we have the idea of the Tower, it talks about building something up only for it to collapse or having something that's not sustainable. And so this could say that their intentions here right now when it comes to in the romance is to more so promise something short term. It's not to say that they can't promise long term or that they won't promise long term, but their energy is really only coming forward here to bring up some sort of passion, excitement, desire, energy here between the two of you that can be sustained in a short term manner, right? We want to feel union, we want to feel passionate, we want to feel connected. We want to just feel excited in our energy here right now. That's really what's coming forward. We're wanting to just be as we are right now in this exciting, connected, passionate, mirrored energy, right? We just want to be in the moment together. That's really all that's coming forward is this romantic intentions to you. We're trying not really to promise something long term or promise something beyond the today. We're really only wanting to have the intentions on being passionately connected for the moment and kind of seeing where things flow forward beyond that. So let us see, what is his view of the connection? So here we have that passionate energy as well. So this is something that he's seeing as a good way to connect, a good way of being cut from the same cloth. The two of you having the same desires or the same, maybe I shouldn't use the word desires. I'm just thinking of desires for the idea of the wands themselves. This is like the two of you are very passionate, very attracted to each other, and he sees this connection as something that the two of you can explore these passions, feel for each other, be in this place of desire, and have it be something that is mutual between the two of you. Both you two find each other attractive, both of you two want each other, and so it comes forward in this place of like excited by the energy of the other, excited by the idea of connecting, feeling this passion, this flow, this, you know, connected space of energy, and just kind of being in this overall opportunity to express oneself from the point of lust and desire. That's kind of how I see this energy coming forward here. That he views the connection as something that is great because it involves the two of you allowing yourselves to feel this attraction, feel this passion, feel this desire for each other, and to be in this place of like being on the same level in terms of the wants or being on the same level in terms of the desires. Even if it's something that the two of you are not able to express at the current moment for each other, the wand still comes forward here as like feeling this mutual point of attraction or feeling this mutual point of longing and desire for each other. So he sees the connection as something that the two of you can express that energy to. Keep in mind though, when we have this double wands energy, it can be at the mercy of the passion. So fast come, fast go, feeling the spark today, it's gone tomorrow. It's kind of at the mercy of the energy between the two of you or the flow state between you two as well. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now, and we are on 766. 766, you'd like to know what are their thoughts and feelings. Alrighty. So they are thinking that you are somebody who's incredibly desirable, Queen of Wands as well as this Knight of Wands, that they want to be able to take action towards you and have just a chance of an opportunity here. But they're also kind of being in this place of feeling incredibly strict when it comes to the energy and connection and yourself as well, since we have this Queen of Swords coming forward. And the Queen of Swords is a little bit more cutthroat. It's a little bit more say it how it is, my way or the highway sort of energy. And so they can be in a place of feeling a little bit difficult when it comes to communication or connection. being in a place of not quite sure what to say, not quite sure what to do or how to connect, how to move something forward. They're feeling this passion, this excitement, this desire, thinking about taking action, creating some sort of spark and, some sort of momentum just to get a yes energy to come forward. But then at the same time, kind of being in this place of saying, I don't really know what to do. I don't really know how to create a sense of flow. I don't really know how to take action, but I want to be able to create this yes energy. I want to be able to create an opportunity here. So feeling passionate, feeling driven, feeling excited by your energy, but also feeling kind of a little bit underneath maybe the watchful eye or kind of restricted in some ways, but feeling definitely passionate for you and thinking about the ways something could happen, move forward, connect and flow. But also thinking about maybe some restrictive energy between the two of you here as well. So we have I'm happy being with you. This is the idea of the Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands. I feel the passion, I feel the excitement, I feel the desire, I enjoy the idea of being around you. We have I can't leave you, so they don't want to leave you behind, Knight of Wands. We want to be able to take action, to create some sort of flow, to create some sort of opportunity here and movement between the two of you. And then we also have the Our Song energy coming forward. And the Our Song comes forward here in a space of saying, I am either speaking to you through music, or I want you to recognize the point that there's something of music that's important between the two of us, maybe a song that has come on, a song that reminds you of them, something to those, that sort of nature and degree there too. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. So we have 767. You'd like to know, how do they feel about you? Let us see. All right, so I would say they feel a little resistant when it comes to you here, kind of feeling a little bit held back or suspended, I guess is the best word that I can use. The Justice card talks about separation, it talks about distance, so this could say that maybe they feel space between the two of you. The Hanged Man talks about pulling oneself back in a way, so that creates also a sense of space between the two of you here as well. And then we also have the Seven of Wands, which kind of like creates a space, right? It creates a sense of boundary or recognizes a difficulty there as well. And so this could say that they are very much feeling kind of distant when it comes to you, or feeling the sense of like needing to distance in one way or another, because they're maybe not even quite sure as to how they're feeling about you. When we have the Hanged Man coming forward, we're trying to remove ourselves from our emotions and be in a place of logic in the mind. And the Justice card is wanting to balance out the mind and the heart. Maybe the mind has taken a bit of a back seat and the heart has only allowed itself to take action here. So I would kind of call this feeling restricted when it comes to you, or feeling maybe even challenged when it comes to you here as well with the Seven of Wands. The wands feel some sort of pull or attraction, but it also is very resistant in terms of energy. So all of these cards are really strongly coming forward here as feeling incredibly resistant when it comes to, and this is not to say that they're like repulsed or something like that. It's just one of those things that comes forward as like, I can't. Maybe I want to talk to you, I want to connect with you, I want to make something happen, but when we have the Seven of Wands energy, it's like I need to push back, and the Hanged Man is I need to also take some time away. So it seems like they're feeling really held back when it comes to you here right now, very restricted and very challenged. So that's what I would say. If anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings.